Yo, what is going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, live streaming from the office. Woo! I'm back in LA, baby. Let's get this bread. Let's see who shows up. We haven't done a live stream in like 2 weeks because I've been away. We'll wait for some people to show up. I'm sure the notifications are going out right now, and people are like, wait, the Time Teller live stream? Time Teller live stream is back? The Time Teller live stream is back? Kevin Hawthorne is here. Car Guy 427. We already have some regulars. Can people give me a thumbs up to let me know if you hear me? Thumbs up or thumbs down. Please let me know if you can hear me, because we clearly changed some things around. MR is here. Barasic Time. Sandor. Durbacker says boom. Sandor's from Black Forest, Deutschland. Very nice. Hope you're wearing a cool Zin watch. Yeah. JH says, hey there. Good to see ya. Barasic Time's giving me the thumbs up. You guys can hear me loud and clear. Ali El Husseini. Fuasa, excuse me. Jean Cartier. Happy for a happy meal. People, okay, awesome. Thank you so much for giving me that feedback. Marcio from Brazil. I can't do a Brazilian accent. I'm going to try, though. Mr. Matty Hill downloading the Brown. Woo! I don't even know what that means, but I read it on the internet, so it's there forever. All right, guys. So I've been gone for 10 days. I'm back in the office. Luckily, I was actually filming the whole time I was there. So I still had content coming out, and we still have more content from when I was gone coming out. So hopefully you enjoy it. I wanted to wear a shirt. Whoop! That was probably very jarring for you people. I had an alarm to let me know that it was time to go live, but I went live earlier than expected. Whoops. I wanted to wear this shirt today because I wore it in 2 of my episodes. One that you've already seen, one that's about to come out. And people were freaking out about it. Do you guys want to see it? Green for go, red for no. If you guys want to see what I was talking about here. Tony says, Albrecht Tony. Tostitos time. Can I see you without the shirt? Yeah, dude. You got to go to my Time Teller OnlyFans. I've told you. If you want to see that kind of stuff, you got to pay me extra money. Go to the Time Teller OnlyFans. It is what it is. So people were freaking out because I was wearing this shirt. They're like, well, you listen to metal? You listen to metal? How could you? Of course I do, man. See, you guys who are more of my regular viewers, you already know that I listen to metal, but some people were like freaking out. Some casuals from the Time Teller channel, I guess, were freaking out. They didn't know that I go so hard. They're bagger with that broccoli. So yeah, guys, what's been going on? I mean, Tudor's been popping off in the watch world. We know that, and I've made 2 episodes about Tudor, another one coming up. You already know what it's about, though. The first one about the Tudor Ranger, the second one about the Pelagos 39. How do we feel about the Pelagos 39, guys? Honestly, how do we feel about it? Because I see two different arguments, but I think they all convene into one, like, all-wheel drive turbo power. Man, that YouTube handle reminds me of my STI. R.I.P. STI. You know, my Subaru STI was probably one of the best cars I've ever owned in my life. And I sold it. I don't regret selling it at all. But I still will admit that it's one of the best cars I've ever owned. It was so fun. It sounded so good. It drove incredibly. And the sad thing, I guess, if I can call it sad, is when I went back home to New England, everyone there either drives a Jeep or a Subaru. And there were a ton of STIs and a ton of lifted Jeeps. And I was like, man, I sold my Jeep and I sold my Subaru. But it's okay. Don't cry for me. I have 2 Porsches and a Land Rover now. So don't cry for me, guys. People say, don't love Tudor. Tudor does not excite me. So I see 2 different arguments. Now, I'm going to... Not everybody from the channel watches the live stream, so I'm going to kind of tell you how I feel about the Pelagos 39. Even though I'm going to kind of be reiterating this in the episode that's going to be coming out next week. But here's my take. This was incredibly smart for Tudor. Okay, there's no arguing that. Tudor, you could argue, has made consistent bad decisions for their business, with releasing, Black Bay after Black Bay after Black Bay. They wanted to jump on the Pepsi train way too early, and so they rushed the release of their Black Bay GMT Pepsi, which ended up having a borderline recall. And then they've had multiple QC issues with the Black Bay line, and it's just a huge bummer. Now, this Pelagos 39, I think, is the opposite of that. I think this was a really, really smart business decision, because just based upon what I can see in my comment section, a lot of people agree with me that the Tudor Pelagos is one of the better Swiss-made dive watches on the market, especially at the price point, right? Under $5,000. You're getting a 500 meter water resistance rating. You're getting a helium escape valve. You're getting one of the best self-adjusting clasps on the market. Great bracelet, and really bold indexes, date complication, and you have a left hand model if you so choose. So it's a very, very competent Swiss-made diver for under $5,000. Period. And full titanium, I should say. Fully titanium. That's one of the main selling points. However, a lot of people, though they agree with me that it's great, are turned off by the 42 millimeter case size. And I get that. 42 mil, I always said that 39, 40 millimeters, that seems to be the sweet spot for a large demographic. If you have larger wrists or smaller wrists, 39 to 40 wears pretty much comfortably for a multitude of people. I think that if you go any above that, unless you have gargantuan wrists, I have just under 8-inch wrists, and I think that 40 millimeters is right within that sweet spot. The lugs don't typically encompass the entirety of my wrist. It doesn't have the watch hanging over my wrist. So 39 mil is perfectly fine. 42 millimeters isn't that much above that, right? I could pull it off. Perhaps you watching this at home could pull it off. So why would people complain about 42 millimeters? Well, because when it comes to wristwatches and a daily sports watch that you would wear regularly, people don't want something that would feel cumbersome. And although it's titanium at 42 millimeters, it could be cumbersome if you have slender wrists. So that's why people that want a Pelagos have been turned off by the Pelagos, and it's really smart that Tudor released the Pelagos at 39 millimeters. Now, here's the thing about the Tudor 39, or the Tudor Pelagos 39. It's not really a Pelagos, okay? And here's why I say that. It's going to get me in hot... People are going to clip this and get me in hot water, but the truth is I'm going to say this in the episode. I already recorded the episode. It's going to come out next week anyway. Number one, does not have a helium escape valve because the watch has a downgraded water resistance rating. So it doesn't have the 500 meter water resistance rating. It has the 200 meter water resistance rating, but Tudor didn't neuter the watch the way Seiko neutered the SKX with the 5KX. It's not like they gave this a push-pull crown. This is a legit diver. It has a 200 meter water resistance rating with a threaded crown, but it doesn't have the 500 meter water resistance rating, which means that it doesn't require a helium escape valve. Someone's asking here, what is the benefit of having a helium escape valve? So really, it's only using or it's only useful if you dive to great depths, right? So at 200 meters, even the gases aren't really changing within the watch to require a release of helium. But the deeper you go, and once you hit like 500 meters, if I don't think anyone ever would, you require the gases to be released out of the head of the watch. And of course, it lets gases escape, but it doesn't let air get into the head of the watch. Now, moving on. Also doesn't have a left-hand variant, and it also doesn't have a date complication, and it also doesn't have the self-adjusting clasp, probably one of the most famous things about the Tudor Pelagos. So there are some arguments, and I kind of just said it, that this is not really a Pelagos. Now, here's the thing. It's still very smart that Tudor released this because it looks like a Pelagos. It feels like a Pelagos. And for the majority of people that just want a competent diver for under $5,000, you're still getting a Kosk in-house movement. You're getting a titanium case. You're getting a very nice, ceramic, I believe, bezel. There's one thing that I don't like about it, and that is the sunburst dial. It has a black sunburst dial. All right. I wish that it was matte like the regular Pelagos. However, the pictures that I've seen, because a few of my friends on Instagram have already bought this watch, it looks perfectly fine. I was worried that it was going to be too sunbursty, and I feel like that would take away from the toughness of the Pelagos. So I see both sides of the argument is what I'm trying to say. I understand the people that are saying it's not really a Pelagos, but I'm more in the other camp that says, okay, it might not be the Pelagos, but it's still a really viable option for people that want the look and feel of Pelagos, but don't really need the excess water resistance rating and the helium escape valve. I think the only bummer is that there's no date complication. That is a bummer. They probably should have kept with the date complication. Also, we have yet to see if they're going to release a blue variant, because in my opinion, the blue Pelagos 42 is the best one to get, and I probably will buy one eventually. Here's my final bit about this new Tudor Pelagos 39. They're releasing it at $4,400, okay, $4,400. The full-size Pelagos, like the legit Pelagos, the Pelagos 42 millimeters, is released at $4,700, $4,700. So why wouldn't you just get, like, for $300 more, the real Pelagos? I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. By the way, you can probably hear my cat, Princess Seiko. Seiko! Come here. She's here. She doesn't want to be on camera, though. Come here. All right, cat stream. Yo, can we get a like for the cat? Everyone say hi to Princess Seiko. Look at this baby. She's purring. I don't know if the mic is picking it up, though. Look at this little baby. Wow, so beautiful, Seiko. We got cats in the office, baby. Alrighty. There's one, and then the piece de resistance. Look at this boy. Linky has made an appearance on the channel. Now he wants to check out the mic. What are you telling them, Link? What are you going to tell them, buddy? Linky is my baby boy. He is everything to me. He is my angel. He's my son. He is my soulmate. I love Linky so much. He's my baby boy. Look at this big beefy boy. Everyone since the beginning of my channel is like, where's Link? What do you want to see? All right. I think he's like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? So for those wondering why whenever I film I have like cat fur all over me, it's because I'm surrounded, I'm in a jungle. Where's Turtle? AZ, you Turtle. Turtle is probably napping right now. She doesn't like to wake up when I wake up. So she's like, no. Turtle is still here, though. I have a little calico cat named Turtle. Podcast Stage Certified Teeth Robot says, cats are people, too. Hi, kitty. Greetings from my cats, Hash Brown and Mowgli. Those are cute names. Hash Brown and Mowgli. That's cute. Oh my gosh, I haven't live streamed in 2 weeks and I already forgot like the traditions of the channel. What are you sipping on, guys? What you sipping on? Can we please talk about that for a moment? I'm supposed to do that like 5 minutes in and I didn't do it. Big Wrist, Shalom, Kosk certified cat. I was wondering about luxury watches for babies a while ago. What are you sipping on? I'm not going to go any further without getting into it, guys, because that's tradition on this channel, and we have not done it. So, I'll wait. I'm sipping on some, I think it's called Donut Shop coffee. I think it's Anderson Donut Shop coffee. Decaf, black, because I don't need any extra caffeine in my life. Coffee, Scramble North, AZ Tasman Coffee, Durbagger, Starbucks cold brew with cold foam. Mark, black coffee today, fresh and perfect. Scooby Dude, green tea and matcha. Pack Racing Club, ginger tea with honey. All-wheel drive turbo power, iced cold diet Coke. Sandor, I've seen Bomb at Mercier with 120-hour power reserve for the first time last week in Milano. I like it. I really like a couple of variations they offer. What are your thoughts on the model? I think it's cool. I think Bomb at Mercier is an interesting company. They are impressive sometimes, and it's hit or miss with me. I've seen a few with the translucent dials that are really, really interesting, and some that I just don't like. Mr. Anderson. Amon says, yo, hello, I'm new to watches. Heads up and tips. I'm 17 now. Yeah, go to my playlist, episodes for new collectors. Amon. So we have compiled all the episodes that I wish I knew before I started watch collecting. I urge you to go to my channel, click playlists, and then click episodes for new collectors, and that will pretty much, it's like a full crash course on watch collecting for beginners. So check that out. Let's see. AJ Bones sipping on gin and juice. Lay back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Auctioning my time says, I do declare. Beer? Alright, hey man, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, I guess. Navot. I was there at that shop last Monday. Nice. So, yeah, I'm sipping on some black coffee. Also, guys, we need to figure something out. Not everybody can be here live, all right? My regular viewers already know what's happening. Not everybody understands that we live stream every single Saturday except when I'm away. Let's see, from typically like 11:30 a.m., but we started a little bit early today, Pacific time. Not everybody can be here. They live in different parts of the world. Maybe they work on Saturdays. Maybe they have kids. Maybe they have prior obligations. I get it. But we get a few thousand views on the recorded playback after the fact. So I'm just wondering, why the F can't you be here live when we're all hanging out and we're all talking and we're all shooting the bleep and having fun? That's disrespectful. I'm just kidding. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hey, if you're watching this and you're treating it like a little podcast and you're listening to it while you're driving, hopefully you're not watching. Maybe, you're doing dishes and you have it in your ears while we're all just talking and goofing off. Maybe you're, doing chores and you're listening to it. Guess what? There's more, because we have a full podcast. That's right. Check out Things That Keep Me Up at Night. It is our podcast here on the Time Teller umbrella of channels. We do sometimes hour-long pieces of content. We actually just sat down with the media production manager over at Worn & Wound, Kat Shoulders. So if you want to see really cool content, we've gotten some conspiracy theorists, we've gotten some watch people, and we even got a prosecutor to talk to us about the recent crime spike. Very, very cool. I'm excited for you guys to check it out. Things That Keep Me Up at Night on YouTube. You can also listen to it on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, on Anchor, on Apple Podcasts. It's everywhere. Anyway, what we wanted to do is wave to you. We wanted to wave to the people at home watching this in the future. Chat's already waving. We love you. We see you, and we acknowledge you. Back to the live stream. We got Mike Kalustian, certified T3 bot. He says, welcome back. I'm happy to be back, bro. Scooby-Doo says, $12. Keep an eye out if you ever shop there. Found a black Duro for $9 years ago. I'm not the biggest fan of the Casio Duro. I'm a big Casio guy. I'm actually wearing a Casio. If you guys want to do a little wristwatch check, what are you wearing? What you wearing? I'm not creepy at all. I'm wearing this $42 Casio twin sensor. I freaking love this watch. I wear it almost daily. It is the perfect watch, and it's technically not a G-Shock. I freaking love this watch. So I'm a Casio guy. I'm a cheap watch guy. I'm not trying to snob you guys out here. The Casio Duro just sucks. I reviewed one, guys. Hey, I reviewed one here in the office years ago, and it sucks, man. It sucks. Get an Invicta Pro Diver. I'm not kidding. Get an Invicta Pro Diver over a Casio Duro. Casio Duro sucks. Mike Kalustian, certified T3 bot, is wearing an Omega Railmaster. I had the pleasure of having lunch with Mike a few times, but the last time Mike and I had lunch together, he was wearing a Railmaster, and I almost stole it from him. It's a sick watch, dude. The Railmaster's a sick watch. In fact, I would go as far as to say, if you're considering a Rolex Explorer, you might want to consider an Omega Railmaster. That's how freaking cool it is. Amon is wearing a Citizen, AZ Tazfan, and Aragon Superjet A345 GLD. Mark is wearing, it says, not a big fan is one thing. $12 is another. Score. Hey, man. Different strokes for different folks. That's cool. I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't like the Casio Duro. If you guys like it, that's not, my opinion is not a reflection on you or of you. I think it's really cool that people like things that I don't like, and I think it's really cool that I like things that other people don't like. It's what makes the world go round. Mike Kalustian, certified T3 and moderator, says Walmart is great for Casio, G-Shock, and Timexes. Maybe check out Walmart online. Car Guy 427 is wearing a Zenith Defy 1980s. Watch 6.2 Casio Pro Trek today. That's kind of, I guess, what this is. I forgot what line this is under. It's not a G-Shock, but I freaking love it. Also, yo, guys, can we just acknowledge that the testosterone has kicked in? Woo! God. Juice up, baby! I just wanted to let you know that I'm jacked. And even though I went on vacation and I didn't lift for like 10 days, I'm still jacked and I'm stronger than you. So just so you know. Did he just dab on camera? back to the live stream. Navot says, came back from 12-day trip to northern Italy. Took 3 watches, only one citizen, CC500-06L ProMaster, satellite wave. He says he loves it. I'm loving it. Declan says, actually currently wearing a Casio Duro. Hey, man, cool. That's awesome. Maybe you guys have had better luck with yours than I did with mine. Al, certified T3 bot. He's been a member for 32 months. Can we just give you guys a round of applause? I just wanted to say something real quick. Whenever I see my channel members show up on the live streams, it makes my heart just flutter. And the reason why is because it is literally them that allows me to film the content that I film. I record now. So even a couple years ago, I was recording every day of the week. But now I'm literally like recording like 2 to 3 times a day, every day of the week. And the only reason I'm able to do that is because of the support of my channel members. $4.99 a month. It's literally the price of a cup of coffee. And they voluntarily, out of the goodness of their heart, want to see me produce more content. And guys, every new piece of audio recording that I upload, every piece of visual recording, all the media I produce has to be edited. It costs me money to produce it, and I'm so thankful for all my viewers and specifically my channel members. So if you want to help me out, click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a certified T3 bot. But he says, great to see you. Still enjoy your content. Wearing my Zin U50 on rubber. I love Zin. I need a Zin hunting watch. Please, I need a Zin hunting. 3006. Let's see what other people are wearing. Anything similar but better than Daniel Wellington? Yeah, Orient Bambino. Orient Bambino, period. I legally need to disclose that Orient does sponsor me. But regardless, still, Orient's the better choice. AZ Tazfan wearing an Argon Superjet. Has the helium escape valve Tudor forgot about. Seiko SLA 055 from Sandor. Mark is wearing a Tissot Powermatic 80. Love that watch. Chronometer, secondhand, cheap, perfect, weaklings watch. Okay. Fino says, do you think Tudor will try to become what Rolex was 10 years ago, move up the luxury ladder? No, I don't. Because because their prices aren't currently reflecting that. But we'll see. He's wearing Fino's wearing a Rolex GMT2 Lefty this evening. Ooh, what are we calling this? I forgot the Joker or the Riddler. I forgot what they're calling it. Who cares? It's a cool watch though, really cool watch. I'm just saying the nicknames. I'm the time teller and I don't keep track of the nicknames at this point. People are like, that's not the Batman, that's the Batgirl. So loser. Whatever, dude. Don't care. All-wheel drive, turbo power is wearing that Zin. Oh, he's not wearing. Oh, I was going to be so jealous, dude. I was about to punch my camera straight in the face. The Zin hunting is so nasty, bro. Auctioning my time. I thought you were wearing. I thought you were going to say that you were wearing the Zin. I was going to be so freaking jealous of you. So jealous of you. Auctioning my time says, I do declare. AJ Bones, I'm left-handed and can't wear a left-handed watch. Just feel exactly. I'm left-handed, and if I wear a left-handed watch, it's like disgusting. I hate it. Scooby Dudes, Gold Duro with Oyster is my most complimented watch in the wild. Hey man, that's cool, man. Dude. Wear the watches that you enjoy that make you feel good. Don't worry about other people's opinions because at the end of the day, it does not matter. And yeah. Thoughts on G-Shock King? Well, I've reviewed the King G-Shock. The GX56 BB. It's much bigger than it even looks online, just so you know. Think of a DW5600 that was like injected with like those Bane drugs that made Bane like super jacked. Like the stuff that I inject. And that's what you would get with the G-Shock King, the GX56 BB. Psycho Fu, certified T3 bot, is wearing a Kamasu on a strap code. Dean, certified T3 bot, is wearing a Zin U2. Yeah, baby. So yeah, let's get into some questions, guys. Why not? Let's get into some freaking questions. By the way, the thumbnail picture was not clickbait. The title is not clickbait. I did come back to Los Angeles, and the first thing I did was buy a Pokemon Happy Meal. Why? Because I wanted that Pikachu box, and I wanted the Pokemon cards that came as the toy. So, not to brag, but I have a little mini starter pack from McDonald's, so probably going to invest it and make more money than Logan Paul. Just saying. Shit. AJ DigiFuture is wearing a Hamilton Jazzmaster. Which one? AZ says, how was your trip? It was too short. That's what I'm saying. That's like, I'm not a dad yet. I am daddy, according to Connie. But I'm not a dad yet. So, but I still do dad jokes. So everyone's been asking, how's your trip? And I'm like, too short. Not long enough. But yeah, it wasn't long enough. I wish I was back in New England. New England is where I feel this, like, the sense of calm. I feel like I'm supposed to be there at night. You know, on the streets, there's no street lights. You're literally in the woods. Like, when you go to sleep at night, you just hear the crickets and the frogs. Like, it is, like, there's no noise pollution. There's no light pollution. It's clean. The air is fresh. I would see bunnies and frogs and like Canadian geese and just like a plethora of wildlife. It's just a way better place to be, in my opinion. For me, it's a better place to be for me. However, I'm gonna be wherever Connie is, so we're still in LA for the time being. But Mark says, "Did you cheeseburger?" Heck yeah, I cheeseburgered, bro. What the heck else? What the heck else would I get? Except for a 2 cheeseburger meal, a 10-piece nuggies, and large fry, and a fish fillet, because that's my order. So yeah, I did get way more, because I'm like 230 pounds of like pure beef. Am I still going to move to Texas? Either Texas or Utah, or back to New England. Eric L says, is that Krang in the background? Yes, this is Krang. I have Krang. I have an old Porsche Spider. Where is it? Porsche. I could never be a weatherman because I always point in the wrong directions. My YouTube play button. I have some 911s. This is a 993. This is a 993 Turbo. This is actually my 996 C2. And then I have, that's actually not 911. That's a Boxster there. I have a Porsche 993 GT1. And I have a CLK GT1 car, which is pretty freaking cool. And then I have some various GT3s up here. And then I have a man in his watch. And then when we go live, I put the on-air sign. And then I have a Ninja Turtle Leonardo Army Man. And then I have a G.I. Joe Street Fighter figure of Guile. So, yeah, a bunch of cool stuff. And then I have a little pop down there. That's from Fire Force. My waifu from Fire Force. Declan, will you read my tutor comment I made further in the back? You're just ask it again, because I'm not going to scroll up, just so you know. Everyone's asking a million questions, which is awesome, but I'm probably not going to scroll all the way up. So just ask it again. Ever been to Woods Hole, Mass? It sounds like a joke. No, I don't think I have. I probably have. I've been everywhere in Massachusetts. AJ Bone says, fell in love with the latest Rolex Air King and waiting for one. Surprised how beautiful it is when you hold one. Yeah, it's a cool watch, man. Not the most popular, but it's coming around. Dean, Certified Teeth Rot, says, do you want to leave LA and move to New England? Might that happen? Dean, I'm praying that it does happen, because that is my home. So I would love to go back. We will see. And I know my mom's watching this live stream right now, like cheering for me. Yes, yes. She wants me to go back to New England as well. Psycho Foo, Certified Teeth Rot. Have I seen the Timex WS4 watches? They're a few years old. I just got one in orange. Let us see. I've never even heard of these. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see this. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, so this is the Timex WS4. This looks crazy, dude. What the heck? Okay, this one goes hard. Timex Command. I don't know if this is one of the WS4s, but your boy might have to pick this one up. Woo! Dude, I'm gonna buy this watch and just immediately run into the woods. That's what it makes me feel. Like you put this watch on your wrist, you just tear your shirt off and just sprint into the woods. And then cover yourself with mud like in Predator. And be like, do it! Do it! Yeah, it's kind of dope. This one's pretty cool. eBay. White camo. White camo goes hard. Okay, here's the little ad. Interesting. Widescreen 4 function. Okay, so WS4 stands for widescreen 4 function. I feel like this is going to be a lot of watch on the wrist. Interesting. Yes, interesting. You can see my background. How do I get back in? Oh, there I am. So, for those of you who don't know, we are changing some of the equipment around and everything in the office, if you couldn't tell. So, I do not have my regular computer set up right now, so I don't have the multiple monitors that I usually have. Those are coming back. Don't worry, we've upgraded everything, actually. So, the live streams are going to be kind of wonky until that happens, because I only have one monitor to switch from. So, but yeah, though, it looks pretty cool. Burger Slayer 83 certified teeth rot says, does your Boston accent come out back home? Not kind of. If I start hearing it a lot, then I'll start doing it, but it's mostly like for fun. The thing is, my parents don't have New England accents, so I didn't really hear it at home. AZ says Utah would be nice too. Utah rules, man. Amon says, by the way, I wanted to get an Orient, but it says it will cost $10 more for insurance or something during delivery. Amon, use Time Teller 10. Oh my God. Hold on. Stand by. One second. I think it's Time Teller 10. Use Time Teller 10 at checkout and you should literally save 10%, which would cover that. Yeah. Time Teller 10. That I'm excuse me. I'm 90% sure that still works. Time Teller 10 on OrientWatchesUSA.com. Orient is a sponsor of my channel. Thank you, Orient. All Wheel Drive says, born and raised in LA, the happiest and saddest day of my life was when I left the state. Whole place is ruined. Yeah, it's terrible here, man. Scramble North says, went to Puerto Rico for a week, wore my Seiko Astron Nebula the whole time. Love that watch. That's badass. Eric L says, thanks for the full background review. AJ Digifuture says, the Time Teller shop looking good. Nice selections available. Yeah, and we're about to add more watches, guys. So we have a bunch of watches at the Time Teller shop. We have a bunch of merch. Check it out. Support the channel. Buy something nice. Do yourself a favor. Buy something nice. But we have a bunch of watches and we're about to add more. So Amon says, Weebs unite. Amen. Trace Helper says, daily wear the Seiko Alpinist Sarbo 17. Amen. And it's Rebirth, the SBD C091. Sharpest looking dressy tool watches for the money. Amen. Let's Let's see. Psycho Fu. What did Psycho Fu say? Super fun watch. Command, not WS4, but very cool too. Oh yeah, we're talking about the yes, we were talking about that. Mikola from Man Cave freaking Man Cave Leather, excuse me. I almost said straps because in my head what I was going to say is Man Cave Leather makes my favorite straps, period. They are not a sponsor of me. They freaking rule. Mikola is here, says, what up? Feels so weird watching the Saturday stream in the middle of the day. Dude, everyone please support Man Cave Leather because they may or may not be back in business, baby. And they truly do make my favorite leather straps, period. Again, they have never paid me a cent to say this. I've been wearing their stuff before they even knew me. So they are awesome. They freaking rule. They had some issues with their business because unfortunately they were based in Kiev. And we all know the conflict that's happening. So I believe they are in Canada now. And support them. Please support them. Dr. Bob's Nightmare says smash the like button. The pigs in the blankets says where's Link? I showed Link earlier. Linky. Link. Linky. He might already be napping again. How do you smash it? You smash it with your nose. That's what Amon's saying. Interesting. Or Dr. Bob says you smash it with your nose. Is the Orient Maestro any good? You know what? You should check out the Hamilton Jazzmaster Maestro because that is essentially a like 1-to-1 copy of the IWC Portuguese chronograph, which is funny. Man Cave Leather, I'll take a look. That's what AJ says. Guys, if you didn't know, I have a link to Man Cave Leather in every single one of my episodes because they rule. So literally in every single one of my episodes, you go to the description and there's a Man Cave Leather link. So check them out. Turtle. Linky. Let's see if they show up. Seiko's in here, but she's like climbing stuff. Orthodox on the face, business on top. Yeah, I was a best man at a wedding recently, and the father of the bride kept calling me the rabbi. And I was like, listen, man, I'm not going to officiate this wedding. I'm the best man. He's like, okay, rabbi. I was like, shalom. Anyone need to get circumcised? Someone clip that, please. Someone clip that and repost it. Turtle. Come here, turtle. Listen to me. This is the only one that you guys haven't seen today. Here's Turtle. She's a little chubber. She doesn't like being on camera. Look at this yo baby. Look at this little chubby girl. She's like, Dad. Everyone spam the comment section with turtle emojis. Look at this little belly. Look at this little belly, girl. Brewbaker says the longer hair looks good. Thank you so much. What are you doing, Turtle? Are you shy? Are you shy? You don't want to be on camera? She meowed. I think she meowed like right into the mic. Well, she had something to say, guys. She had something to say, and then she was like, I'm dipping. blankets. She's like, Dad, I'm going back to nap. In one of my 1,000 nap areas. Is it a turtle or a tortoise? It's a turtle, but so here's the thing. I didn't name her after the animal. I named her after the chocolate turtles. Because we found this little cat that was like caramely and like chocolatey looking. And we found her in a dumpster, unfortunately, on my street, which is BS and pisses me off thinking about how someone would put a cat in a dumpster. She was emaciated and like shivering, and we nursed her back to health. We took her to the vet, cleaned her up. She was fine. But now she's living life, just chilling. And, but we didn't know Connie didn't know what we should name her. And I was like, she looks like a little caramel turtle. And so then I was like, I'll name her Turtle. So she's just my little chocolate turtle. And yeah, she's it's funny because she's named after the chocolate that's named after the animal. So yeah. The dichotomy of baby talking while petting cats and suicide silence sure is outstanding. Yeah, it's true. We found a black and white one in a dumpster. People are weird. Yeah, I hate humans. I hate humans. The fact that you can do that to a little helpless animal. The turtle in the blankets. I'll make her own YouTube account. Yeah, and people say that the people that say that cats are not affectionate have never actually spent any time with cats, or they're bad people. There's only two things. They've never actually spent time with cats, or they are bad people. Because cats are very affectionate, very expressive. They're very intelligent, and they're better than dogs. So I'm a dog person too. Don't worry. And originally I was only a dog person, but yeah, my cat Ari changed that for me. Rest in peace, Ari. She passed away of feline leukemia, but she rules. Cats are cool if you talk with your hands. Roman, I got what I believe is an all-original Seiko 6139 with yellow dial, so a Pogue. I can't find anyone to trust to service it. Can you recommend one? Email me info@thetimtellershop.com. info@thetimtellershop.com. People don't appreciate the spectrum of affection. That's what I tell Connie all the time. She's like, can you stop working and give me a back rub? And I'm like, I'm actually giving you affection from here, but you don't appreciate the spectrum of affection. I'm just kidding. I give her the whole spectrum of affection, if you know what I mean, baby. Ow! Demonetized. I put the demon in demonetized, by the way, guys. Did I miss the food chat? Oh my god. No, we're almost done. Yeah, we can talk about food. Usually at the end we talk about food. So if people want to ask me about junk food or something, we can get there because we're almost done with the live stream. So yeah, typically it devolves into anime and food. So it has not happened yet. My first cat, Mark says, always knew when I was sad and would snuggle up to me to keep me company on her own. It's been 18 years since she passed away and I miss her. Yeah, dude, that's like the hardest thing in the world. It sucks. I'm sorry. I had to go through it. And it's not easy or fun. I'm sorry that you had to experience that. Ian Lyle from Deutschland. He's hanging out in Germany, y'all. Oh, it's so fun here. We do cool things like smoke cigarettes and, you know, we eat like schnitzel and stuff like that. So it's really fun. If you want to come, we do cool things and, you know, we're educated here. So if you want to come, it's cool. Oh, the 2 world wars we started, yeah, don't worry about it. We don't think about that anymore. So, yeah, we're cool, man. I just dunked on Germany. The Pigs in the Blanket certified to the West says, what's your favorite Haribo? I have a few, because if you guys know, my favorite type of candy is gummy candy. So bear with me. Probably okay, so straight up gummy bears, the Haribo gold pack of gummy bears is great. But the Coke bottles, the Haribo Coke bottles, oh my god. There's three that are like S tier. S tier is above A tier. The gold pack of Haribo gummy bears, the Coke bottles, and then the twin snakes, the twin sour sweet snakes. Those are the best. Period. Those are the best. Mikola says, dude, about a year ago for the first time in my life, I heard about poutine from you. And now, dude, I'm telling you, dude, poutine is like an S tier bad food. It is so good, but it's so bad for you. Nurse Dave's Shaving World says, mayo instead of butter on grilled cheese. Discuss. So here's what you do. You put mayo on the inside where the cheese is, or excuse me, I'm so sorry. You put butter on the inside where the cheese is, and you put mayo on the outside because the mayo gives a really nice crust to the grilled cheese. If you've ever made like grilled cheese and studied it, you would know mayo makes a better crust on the outside. So for contact with the pan on the outside of the bread, you put mayo. On the inside where the cheese is, you put butter. Bada bing, bada boom. You don't have to choose. You can have both. My girlfriend is sending me a link to a handbag that she thinks is cool. She says, it's on sale now. I was kidding. She's showing me because she's like, I think I'm buying this one. But it's not like an expensive one, so don't worry. Tiny chopped... Oh, she's still texting me, but I'm working. Tiny chopped shallots in grilled cheese is transcendental. Haribo fake berries. Ian Lau says, okay, you get one for the rest of your life. Gold pack of Haribo or Skittles with lime green? Haribo. I'm sorry. I love Skittles lime. That's like also S tier. But I literally could not live without Snyder's honey mustard pretzel bites and Haribo gold pack. Those. If you were like, hey, you can only have 2 junk foods, it would be Snyder's honey mustard onion pretzel bites and the Haribo gold pack. Period. All says poutine is pronounced puts in, like she puts it in the bucket. Put the lotion on your skin or else you get the hose again. Poutine looks like up, Chuck. What's up, Chuck? Oh, not much. Cheap gummy Coke bottles are ranked. Dude, I freaking love the Haribo Coke bottles. They're so good. And Connie hates them. Connie absolutely hates them, which is a bummer because I love them. You need good teeth for the pretzels, but I used to love... That's true. You need chompers. Ooh. Alma is talking about the Maillard reaction. Exactly. So the Maillard reaction is when you get a crust on a food that you are cooking. It burns a little bit. Okay, that's the Maillard reaction. It burns enough to make a harder crust, which gives a deeper flavor and aroma to the food. But we're not a cooking channel. But we do like to eat, baby. Woo! Jeffrey from Virginia, I do declare. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We're wrapping this one up. I'm super glad to be back in the office, and I'm not saying that facetiously. I'm very happy to be back in the swing of things. And we are changing some things around in the office, so don't freak out if you see some things moving around and some equipment changing. Again, we're getting different computers so that my monitors and stuff we're doing a different layout here, and we're upgrading all the tech stuff. So, and I'm actually on a brand new laptop here, which is really cool. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will catch you on the next one. Please check out the Things That Keep Me Up at Night podcast, because that has been a lot of work to start, and it's been really rewarding and really fun. And but it's only there for people that would consume it, and hopefully that will be you. So check it out. Let me know what you think, and yeah, check out T3 Time to Drive, where we're uploading car content once a month, because that takes a little bit more time to produce. And yeah, new episode coming up where I review the Seiko Diver with the ugliest date window I've ever seen. All right, guys, love you. I will catch you on the next one. Get out of your comfort zone. Tell someone you love them, and tell yourself you love yourself. And I already started it off. I love each and every one of you. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.